How do people clone themselves? Yeah, how?
Okay, so this is how to clone yourself. So what you need to do is you need to put your camera on a tripod, and I really recommend you use tripod, not a table or anything else, because if you move the camera at all, just even the tiniest bit, when you start to clone yourself, the one side will be not matched up with the other, and you can't like fix that at all. So put your camera on a tripod, record yourself. Don't stop the video because you'll when you touch the camera, even if you barely even touch the thing, it's still gonna move out of place. So just do one continuous video like this and just say something. I don't know. I did this for this video.
How do people clone themselves?
Like that, and then you run off the shot, and don't I run off the shot, and then I go change myself into I take off my shirt and I put on a blue shirt. Or you don't have to do that. You don't even have to take off your shirt. Just whatever you do, doesn't matter. Um, and then yeah, so just do one continuous video, and then chop it up into two videos. I'll be right back. I'll actually do that. Okay, so I cut the video up into two clips. I have my one my first clone right here, and then I cut it up and I put it on the overlay right here. And yeah, this is actually kind of an advanced. It's not too beginner if you're cloning yourself, so you can't just immediately do this because you don't know what overlays and things are. So if you're good at this, keep watching. So and I have my other self here and my other clone, and yeah, and I put them at the correct time, so it's like this. Sorry if it's
How do
lags.
people clone themselves? Yeah, how?
Alright, so yeah, that's the first part. So I'm gonna actually, once you have these, and you think this is perfect and you're ready, then yeah, then it's time to actually make it look like this two of you on the same screen. Alright, so to do this, you need to click the FX button right here, and then you find in all these little, all these special effects things, the cropping filter, I don't know, and take it and drag it into both of your videos, like that, and then click on one of them, and then this should be an options tab right here, and you just click on that. It'll bring up your little options bar. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Okay. So highlight your video and click the option bar. And click on Tribute. And then Customize Filter. Okay, so this is the part where you need to pay attention. So click the stationary button here. Check that box. And uncheck the fill color button. Okay, so it's all wide and stuff. So this is what you're gonna look at, and this is what's gonna happen. So if this doesn't look right, then doing it wrong. So go ahead and set height to 100, depending on your video. And to move this little box around, you just click on the center and just drag it around. So to get it right, gotta have it exactly. Okay, so now that you have this, just usually put it to 50. If not, if one of your clones or your arm is over the shot, it'll actually cut it off. Like So if you don't like raise your hands up in the air, because it's going to be cut by this. So what you're going to have to do, if you can't set it to 50, just set it to something like, if it's 52, then the other one is going to have to be 48, because that equals 100. So just do that, and then drag this little timeline all the way to the end, right here, where these little two red thingies, and then take the width, and then set it to the exact same thing as it's the numbers it said here. So it's 50, 100 over here. Set it to 50. Okay? Because it'll do this little like macro thing where it will expand to 100. So you don't want to do that. So now once you're done, click OK. And then do it to the exact other one. I'm going to do it real quick. Okay, so 50, height 100. This over. I like to see these little like pixel things, right? These little, what are they called? And then fill color, stationary. 50. Alright, so click OK, and then go to this little button here that says Track Manager. If you don't have two overlays tracks, then do what I'm doing. So go to Track Manager, click the overlay track number 2, click OK. So it'll create another overlay track. So you can move them down here. And then, one second. Alright, and then, take this and fit to screen. Just right click the picture and then select fit to screen, okay? Then go to this one, right click it, fit to screen. Alright. So click on the first one. There should not be a main video track, okay? Because we need to resize both of these. So what you need to do is do that. Make it halfway. Take the other one. Go like that. And you just resize it. Actually, I have this backwards. Hold on a second. This should be over here, while this should be over here. Sorry about that. Alright, so it's like that. And just mess around with it until it looks good. Well, actually, sorry if this isn't like perfect or anything. I mean, you know. And yeah. So I have it like this. I guess that's pretty good. Now, if you want to really make it look awesome, see if there is a little line, see how you can see if the chime changes or your camera, I don't know, just is all, you know, does this stuff. Usually it's actually just the lighting. If it changes or something, the sun goes down. Even though this is only about like a 2-minute, the whole clip was only like 2 minutes long, it still made the little, you could still see that line. So if you have that, keep watching this video. I'm actually going to show how you can erase that and actually mix it in. You can use a tool to blend it in so it looks like just you know, two of you in the same room. I know this one looks a little bit more stretched than the other, but whatever. So yeah, keep watching the video for that. Alright, so to get rid of this little line right here, there should be an icon right here that says Painting Creator. Click on that. That load up. then it'll actually select a video from the timeline. So this is kind of a screenshot from the whatever is showing here. If you move this little I forgot what that thing's called. If you move it like over here, whatever picture is showing, it'll put up here. So anyways, it doesn't really matter because my arms aren't going to go over this. So what we need to do is, it says press start recording button to start recording. It's funny because I'm recording a video and it says start recording. But anyways, so if it's actually faded like this, like let's say if you do this and it looks faded like this, there should be, see right here, my mouse pointer is right here. It's a little slider, and you just slide it all the way to the left to make it, all bright. So yeah, slide it all the way to the left, and then go to this little options thingy, preference settings, and I think click all these boxes right here, and select background color to whatever this color is. If it's multiple colors, you're gonna have to do this multiple times, and I'll show you how to do that later. Maybe I'll forget, but whatever. So this color is kind of like this. If it's white, yeah, you gotta set it to some color right here. So then set the macro orientation to 1 second, and then hit enter. And also you can't, there is no what's it called, eyedropper tool to select the color here and put it here. You're just gonna have to go, do this and just mess around with the colors to try to get the closest match to that. So yeah, so start recording, and actually before you do that, go to the drop water tool right here. This is the smudge tool. Really it's just another thing for it. And then start recording, and then just click once and just kind of mix colors together. That looks good. Now that looks perfect. Now stop recording, and it will create a little thing right here, and select OK, and then it'll produce painting creator file, and it'll just have this little loading thing, and then wait, and it'll bring you back to this, and then there will be a little thing that says painting creator file. Alright, so take your painting creator file and put it in the third timeline, the third overlay in the timeline, and go to options, and go to edit, and go to the very end of this little video. That's when you're because you start recording like that. See the lines, and then you start clicking, and you smudge those lines together, and then it'll be at the end, and that's the final product. So you need to do this, and then take a snapshot, and then that will be in your pictures, and then now you can delete this out of your timeline, and then take your little photo, put it in your timeline, and then you can resize it to however long your video is, because you can resize a photo for however long you want. Then so you have this little thing, I guess.
How do people clone themselves? Yeah, how?
Well, this is a picture, but this is the video. Sorry, it's so laggy right now, but anyways. So go to FX again, and take your cropping and drag it into your photo, that photo, and you know, now do that little thing we did again. This time we're just going to highlight, what was it? Height 100. Okay. So we're just going to highlight that little area that we were drawing on, though. So it was like right here. Alright. So, check that. 7. Okay. So now it's like that. We just fit the screen, and then so these are matched up. And take this, and then just get it perfectly. I don't know. So once it's good, let's actually look at it. Looks pretty good. Only thing is it's not matched up at the bottom, so I'm gonna have to actually take this, put it up at 1. Okay, see that? And it looks good. So that's how to clone yourself, I guess. Played the video one last time. Probably super laggy.
How do people clone themselves? Yeah, how?
Yep, really bad. But that's it. That's how to clone yourself. That's how to remove that little, so it just looks like just two of you in the same place. So thanks for watching. If you have any problems, leave that in the comments. If this video helped you, leave a like. So thanks for watching. See you next time.